Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Roblox Studio tutorial. And in this tutorial, I will show you remote events and what you can do with them. So, specifically in this video, I'm going to be teaching you about OnServerEvent. And so basically what remote event does, it's a signal that will communicate from the client to the server or the server client, and it's basically so if you can show like all the changes on the server so every player can see it. That's why it's pretty cool and unique. And yeah, make sure you have filtering enabled on for this. So I'm gonna turn that on or else this won't work. So yeah, just go in workspace and turn on filtering enabled. I thought it would automatically be on, but it's not, so I just checked that. Alright, so yeah, what we're going to do, I'm going to show you an example of what I'm about to do. Let me delete all this stuff. This is from my last video. Alright, and this video is requested by one of my subscribers. Thanks for the suggestion. Alright, let me show you. I'm going to make a quick GUI. I'm going to add a text button. And I want this button to change the color of the base plate. Actually, no, I'll do a part. I'm going to add a part into the workspace. Oh, hold on. Yeah, put this in the workspace. And I'll just make it a little bigger, just for testing. Alright. I'll just call this test part. It doesn't matter. I'm going to make the button change the color of the part. But I'll show you. Hold on. Click me. Alright, I'm just gonna scale this. Alright, so when we click this button, the part will change color. So I'm gonna insert a local script into this. I'm gonna say local, and local scripts only work on the client, guys. So it doesn't, anything you put in this local script, it only runs on the player's computer. It doesn't run for everybody. Local. Hold on. Local part equals workspace find first child part, test part. Script.parent.mouse button one click colon connect function. Alright, I'm just now. Brick color dot random. So when I click on the button right here, you'll see. But there's one reason why I'm doing this. I want to show you something. So when I click this, it will change random brick color every time. But let me do that in a server where there's multiple players. So in order to do this, you go to the test tab, and you click start. I want to make a local server, 2 players. I want to show you this example. So when I test this, you're gonna see that when the player clicks the button, it's only gonna happen for the player that clicked it. It's not gonna show up on everybody's computer. That's what local scripts do. They only show it for the local player that it's currently running on. Alright, just waiting for Roblox Studio to load up. So alright, so I'm running 2 Roblox Studios right now just for this test purposes. Alright, so you see we got 2 players right here. We got 2 players right here. So currently this is player 1 and that's player 2 over there. Let me show you. So yeah, player 1 and player 2 is on this screen. I want to make it so you can see both. There, you can see both of them. Alright. Trying to minimize this. It's not working. There we go. Alright, that's fine. Ah, come on. This thing is so annoying. Alright, so this is player 2. This is player 1. Player 2 is right here. let me show you what happens when I click the button on player 1 screen. And keep your eye on player 2 screen right here. Keep an eye on the player 2 screen, and I'm gonna click on this button and watch. It only changes color on the player's screen that clicked the button. It's not like when you click it, it shows up on both. It doesn't show up on everybody's screen because I use the local script. It only shows up on the player. And if I click it here, it only shows up for them. So you guys get that. Alright. So now, what if I want to do it for all the players? So that's where remote events come in. Yeah, that's where remote events come in. So we're going to, in replicated storage, we're going to click the add symbol. We're going to add a remote event. I'm just going to name this change color. It doesn't matter. So I want to show that on all of the screen. So how do I do this? So I'm going to make another variable right here. I'm going to edit my code a little bit. I'm just going to say local event equals game.replicated storage, wait for child, change color. That's the event. And I'm going to remove this line right here. I'm going to say event FireServer. And now what this does is FireServer is a function, a built-in function that is attributed to the remote event, and basically it will just fire the server script. And yeah, and if you want, you can put arguments in here. You can say local part. You can put that in there, and whatever you put in here, it will pass on. So how about I make a brick color value, or I can just put run right here. So I'm passing in a number. And if I make a server script and server script service, and I'm gonna copy the remote event line, I'm gonna paste it in the server script, and now we say event OnServerEvent connect function. Alright, this is a lot. So basically, OnServerEvent is an event that's tied to the remote event in replicated storage, and it runs when it gets the signal FireServer. So when the player clicks on the mouse button, it will fire the server script, and then we can do whatever we want inside of the. So yeah, this is just when the server gets the signal to do something, then that's what we'll do. And the player argument is just this is mandatory. You have to put player here. And num is just number 1. We passed in number 1, so that's your second argument right here. And what if I want to print number 1? So you say print num. I'll run the game. Actually, no, it will happen when I click. Watch what happens when I click the button. Look in the output. It'll print 1 every time. Right there. Because I passed in 1 on the FireServer, and that's the argument. And then I just, in the server script, I just an arbitrary name, doesn't matter. And I just say num, print num, which is 1. So that's what we're doing, we're passing in an argument. But in this case, I want to do brick color. I don't even need this at all. I'm gonna say local part equals game.workspace.testPart. I'm gonna move this up here actually. Now I'm gonna say part.brickcolor equals brickcolor.random. So now this will work, but this time it will work for every player in the game. I'm gonna test this. Open up to a server. And you'll see that it will show for every player in the game. Oops. Here's the server. Just loading up. And we'll see that this is the server. wait till the players join. Any moment. Yep, here are the players. Players are in the game. There I am. There's my players right there. So this is the server. I'm gonna go over to the client. And now watch what happens when I click on this button on player 1 screen, or I can do it from here. Player 2 clicks the button, and it changes on both screens because I used a remote event. So that's really cool. That's what remote events do. They show you the change on both clients, on all clients of your game. This is very useful. I hope you guys have a good understanding of what that does. If you need more help, please tell me in the comment section below. I always like to help you guys. So yeah, just one more time. Event FireServer is just an event, a function built into the remote event, and it'll just fire the script that we called the event in, which is this script right here. Event.OnServerEvent. So when the event is fired, when the player clicks the button, because we put this FireServer inside the mouse button one click event function. And this is a mandatory argument. You have to put player here. You gotta pass in the player's name. You can even say this: print player.name, click the button. And yeah. And watch this. Look at the output window. I click it. It says gut pack. Click the button because that is my username, and that's what happens when you say player.name. So yeah. I hope this helped you guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, comment down below, and give me some more video ideas I can do. I love doing stuff you guys like me to do. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope this helped you out. See you in the next one. Peace out.